welcome to Chapter 2 Club's Smart Woman's Guide to Breakups and Everything After. Today I'm here with New York tattoo artist Samantha Park from the tattoo salon All Wolves, No Sheep, and we're going to be talking about tales of untimely tattoos. Hi, Samantha, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. It's really nice to have you here. So, this is an interesting topic because, people get tattoos. They get tattoos of their spouses or significant others. And
Yes.
then, unbeknownst to them, they break up and then they need to figure out how to get rid of that tattoo, cover it up, morph it into something else. And I imagine you have firsthand experience on how that happens and how that works.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we always try to discourage that to begin with because, you really don't know what happens in the future. And some people think it's bad luck. Um, but, when you're in love and you swear it's forever, people get the tattoo anyway. Honestly, it's difficult because you never know what kind of reaction you're going to get either. So some clients come in and they have a tragic story behind it, or simply
Right.
it's we broke up and I need this gone, like right now.
Yeah.
So it really depends on the person, but what we try to do is encourage that client to think about something that makes them think of a new start, or makes them think of themselves as a person, and not like, oh, I'm nothing without my significant other, or whatever the case.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's difficult, but it's almost like a blessing in disguise sometimes, because they leave the parlor feeling rejuvenated, or like a changed person, or a new man or a woman. So
Very good. And so, what are some things that people do with either with names? I'm guessing people either put their name on it or a picture of their significant other, right? And so, what are some
yeah.
things that you do with names, and then what are some things that you do with images?
Um, Names are a little bit easier. Well, I mean, I guess that's not even the case. If it's smaller and it's thinner, then you can definitely, there's a plethora of things that you can cover it with, florals, or like a whole different image, or, cover ups in general for names isn't that difficult. When it comes to portraiture, um, that's a whole nother, adventure, because then
Yeah,
the tattoo itself becomes ginormous at times.
yeah. So, is it easier to remove a tattoo or just turn it into something else?
If there's a lot of ink in it, if there's a lot of black, heavy dark blacks, then getting a couple laser sessions is definitely a better choice, even if you end up covering it with something else.
Yeah. And what's that time frame that it takes, generally speaking?
I
I know
mean,
it depends on the size, right? But is there an average, like 5 hours to take off a tattoo or 3 hours to turn it into something else?
lasering, I think, is a couple of sessions. I've never had anything lasered myself, but yeah, I think depending on how heavy the ink is, it's multiple sessions in like months apart. So it's not a wham bam, thank you, ma'am, one
Yeah.
and done. But with cover ups, again, depending on the actual tattoo that you're covering, it could go from an hour to 12 hours.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
yeah. So it ranges.
And so do you have any funny stories?
Um, there's so many obscene ones that I've covered. Kids who come in, well, not kids, but they're in their very early 20s, coming in and getting property of such and such,
Oh,
or
wow.
and more likely than not coming in 3-4 months later saying we have to get rid of this.
Oh, that soon. Okay.
Yeah. I do have a story where a woman had, like, it was like a heart and the date that they were together and all this, it was a cute tattoo for the couple.
Yeah.
And she didn't know what she wanted to cover it with, so instead it became like a painting. So that tattoo was on an easel on a painting, and it was being painted by Satan.
Oh my
Like
God.
a little Satan. It was pretty funny. Yeah, she actually had she was humorous about it, so it was all in good spirits.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Different creative ways to do it.
Yeah,
Well,
there's so many ways.
yeah, I mean, it's such a unique niche, topic and thing to think about when you break up
Yeah,
with somebody. I personally don't have any tattoos, so luckily I didn't have to have anything covered up or taken off. But yeah, I mean, I think it's something that people need to think about if they do break up and they've got this permanent thing on their body. So.
yeah,
Um, Interesting stories and tips. So I appreciate you talking to me, and thank you so much. And our
yeah,
audience
absolutely.
members out there, if they want to find more information or resources, they can go to chapter2club.com and check out our website. And Samantha, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And it sounds like you're really busy right now. Um, things are good for you for business.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, less cover-ups, which is a good thing. So
Oh, so you're just doing mainly new stuff. Even with all the breakups during COVID, you're not seeing a spike in covering up or removing tattoos?
not yet, but there's still time, so
Yeah.
I'll keep you updated.
Okay. Good luck out there. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.